Hello, hello. I'm Debbie Danford from craftiercreations.blogspot.com. And originally I was going to do some watercolor backgrounds with the what's it called? Peaceful View? Peaceful something. Yes, Peaceful View stamp set. But I decided I would come to you about a couple other things. One, I'm going to show you all the parts and pieces that come with the new virtual scrapbooking kit. And first, I'm going to talk to you about our BOGO sale, buy one, get one 50% off, because I feel like it's a little confusing to some people. So it's the BOGO sale that Stampin' Up! Has going on right now is about suites and any products in the suites. So, for instance, the Florals in Bloom. This is a suite. This is all the stuff you would get in this suite. 2 bundles, the bling, the designer series paper. And that would be the price. That would be the number. Then if you wanted to order another full suite, like here's the Turtley Cute suite, where you'd get the stamp set, the dies, the ribbon, the embossing folder, the bling, and the designer series paper. And that one is $80.50. So then if you put both of these in, you would get the lesser value one at 50% off. So then this one would only be $40. Awesome, awesome deal. Now, if you were to turn around and then let's say you wanted to get this paper here. Okay, this is part of a suite. This is the beautiful gallery suite. So if you were to put this in, because it's part of a suite, now this paper would be the 50% off item because it's the lesser value item. So this is why I wanted to explain it a little bit. If you were going to just order 2 suites, which is a great way to get 2 suites and get one at a good price, only do 2 suites and then close out your order. You'll pay the 11% shipping and you'll still earn your Stampin' Rewards. Then if there's other items that you want to order, I would add them on individually. Now, another example. Let's say you want, let me get another one here. Let's say you want the Turtley Cute suite. You want to get this suite. And then you only want this bundle, which you can do it that way because this is part of a suite. So you would pay the $80.50 for this suite and get all of this stuff. And then the Gallery Blooms bundle is $53. So you would get this at half price. Now, let's say you don't want a whole suite. Maybe you just want 2 stamp sets. So maybe you just want these 2 bundles. You would add both bundles, and let's see, the Gallery Blooms is $53, the Beautiful Motifs is $45. So you would get this one at half price. So you don't have to order a suite to get the sale. It's a better bargain by ordering the suite. And the price in the suites, the bundles are still figured in at 50% off. They just came up with these numbers to make it easier for people that wanted to get all of the stuff that's included in a suite, and you just add one number. So hopefully that explains a little bit about how the sale is working. Now, if you were to add one of these, and let's say you added the Gallery in Blooms, and then let's say you added Coneflower Celebrations, this would not be discounted. This one is not part of a suite. This is just a bundle. So it's based on items that are in the suite section of the catalog and the online exclusive. So online exclusives, and I have a printout. We have a couple bundles in there. You have the celebratory Sips suite and the floral impressions. Any of these items, and there's other ones out there, I think, too. These are the only printouts I have right now. Anything in these 2 suites, again, would qualify for the buy one, get one 50% off. So hopefully that helps explain the buy one, get one with the suite sale. And if you have questions on it, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask. Now I'm going to bring in the new scrapbooking virtual retreat that's going to be going on in July, that you can buy the kit. Now, this doesn't come with a memory book, so that would be an extra that you could add on, but it comes with everything you need to make 12 2-page spreads, so 24 pages of stuff. Let's see. Maybe I'll do it like this. So I'll just pull out one at a time. So this is the first bag. And like I said, I just showed all this stuff to my team. So I've opened some of it, and then you'll get to see everything that's in here. So in this first bag, you've got stamp sets. Now, they do not come in our little cases, but it does come with the printout here. So you have one that's, let me find this one so I can share it. Well, you've got one that is the alphabet here. And then you have this one here that has all of these shapes here. So you've got that. You've got some nice circles, ovals, lots of stuff going on, and some numbers, okay? Then you have, and again, this is the back side of each one of those. So like here's this one right there. Actually it goes this way. So there's that one. And then here's our alphabet. Okay, so there's those two. And then this one here has celebrate holiday, winter, spring, summer, autumn, what matters most, love this, highlights, happy in review, life is sweet, days, and then a lot of just images for different holidays, like 4th of July. You've got some leaves for fall, just some flowers for spring, and little snowflakes right there for like winter, and you've got clouds. That's this set here, or that's this set up here, actually, I should say. And then the other portion down here is this one where you've got some flowers, leaves, and then like here's so this one kind of has two different sets here. We're looking at words and we're looking at design. So just show you exactly how it goes. This is probably better. You got a tiny little heart there. So there's all of these. I like that flower. I think that's really pretty on its own even. I think that would make yeah, I got some ideas for just that little flower. And there's a couple. Well, that looks like a little poinsettia, actually. And then here's this right here. Actually, it goes like this. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so you get 4 stamp sets with it. Okay, so let's put that back in my bag so I don't lose anything. You get a pack of the neutral matte dots that comes with it. I love those dots. You get a roll of basic white baker's twine, neutral. You get some of the little flip flaps. I think there were 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 6 of the little flip flops. And if you don't want to know what these are sticky. You put them down, and then you can make more pages with your little, you could stick either memorabilia stuff in here. You could stick a picture in here. The sky's the limit, honestly, on what you can put in there. And I've seen the samples of all the pages. Like when you go out and look up the virtual scrapbooking retreat. Oh, I should have looked up the number for you all. I could do that before we're done here. It'll show you all the pages. And then these are all the little cutouts for every size picture that you can put in on each page. So they send you these. These are just meant to be there if you're not putting your pictures on there at the same time you're designing the pages, maybe. You could go back and you'll know 2x2 goes here, 4x6 goes here, 3x4 goes here. So and these come in every scrapbooking kit you get. So that's a nice little addition there. Okay. Then you're going to get your 24 or 12 or 24, right? Yeah, 2-page spreads, 2, 4, and I didn't count them. 6, 8, 10, sorry, 12, because front and back. So you're going to be using, but you'll be making 24 pages. So you've got 12 inserts, and I'm pretty sure if I remember when I ordered this, you can either do the 3-ring binder book, or you could do it the little posts that screw in ones. I like the binder myself because it's easier to flip the pages and it's easier to add and subtract pages. And then you get a little sheet. Now I'll just bring this whole set in. You get a die cut sheet of the months. They're all in black. So you can just punch these out, January, February, March, all of them are right here, and attach this to each page. Or you can stamp it. You don't have to use these. And then you've got a package here that has some white with embossed images. This is like that paper that you can easily color if you want. So you've got not quite a 12. This one's not quite 12 by 12. So, and this one is not even 6 by 12 either. So I'm assuming they're cut this size for a reason. And then we have 2 that are leaves. And I know it's hard to see it in the video, but these are all embossed. And then like you could color the background if you wanted to. So those are in one little package here. And then we have several sheets of some circle punch outs that we'll be using. And then we've got numbers. I saw a preview of this with the heart, and it's going to be like a pop out for February. I think that's really cute. Another big giant circle that has a score line. So I'm assuming we're going to be folding that and putting it on there. I haven't looked at each month that closely, but you can see them all out there online. And then this is 2 pages of punch outs here that you can use on your pages. A lot of circles, different shapes, clouds. And then this one here has other shapes. And they punch out really easy. As you can see, I've accidentally been knocking them out. I'm going to assume that one you can stamp that same shape on it, but I didn't try it yet, so don't hold me to that one. Okay, so let's put that back away. And then you have each kit. Now, if you order this, or when you order this, just make sure you've got all 12, because it'll say project 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, they're all here. And the nice thing is, and I have to tell you, as a person that does cutting and prepping for classes, having everything already cut in here, that's a huge, huge time saver. So everything is in each packet, or everything should be. We're all human. We do make mistakes. If you're missing something, Stampin' Up! We'll make sure you get it. So you've got your 2 page layouts here. Then you have some other pieces of white we're going to be using. And you've got all these strips, cutouts, designer series paper here. Everything is already included. And it's kind of interesting. We see a lot of little strips in here. So it'll be interesting to look at and see what these are. So you have this for each month. Now, what I didn't see in my box, and I still have to find out, is if it comes in here or if we get this on the Facebook page. Because once you buy the kit, you will get sent, not immediately, but you will get sent, I think not till the beginning of July, but I'm not sure on that date. You'll get sent a link to join the private Facebook group where they're going to host this whole thing. Now, if you can't be there on July, I think it's the 16th, 17th, and 18th, you don't have to be there for 3 days to sit and do these all 3 of those days. They are recording them, and within 30 days after the event, the recordings will be posted. YouTube recordings then will be links. YouTube links will be put out on the Facebook group, and you'll be able to watch these as long as Facebook lets them stay up. But they're YouTube recordings, so they'll be out there and you'll get those links too. So hopefully that helps a little bit. with how the scrapbooking virtual retreat is going to work. Like I said, everything comes already to go. It is $225. Keep in mind, you get 10% back in rewards, so you get 25 back in rewards. But when you think about, you're going to have a full 12-month album, 2-page spread, so that's 24 pages. So it's about $10 a page, but with all the supplies you're getting in there, that's actually a really good deal. I feel like this is great for, one of my teammates is going to give it as a wedding gift, which I think that is a great, great gift to get. And if you've got somebody that maybe has just graduated from high school, college, something like that, and they've got, the next year, any of those kinds of things, this would be great for. Or maybe you just want to start scrapbooking. This would be a great way to get into it because everything is going to come prepped and ready to go. And like I said, when you go out there and look at the virtual album online, and I'll put the link so that you have it, it shows you all 12 months so you can kind of see what we're going to make. And like I said, you do not have to do them all on those days. I won't be able to do them those days. We already had plans booked to go camping in Missoula, and before I even knew about this. So I won't be doing it then, but I will do it probably down the road. And if anybody wants to do this and lives local and wants to get together and do the scrapbook together, let me know, because that's always an option out there too. Okay, so that's kind of it for today. I will be back with another video using the Peaceful View so that you can see how we can do some watercolor backgrounds using that stamp set. It is an awesome stamp set. So anyway, hope you guys all have a great Thursday, and I will see you again next week. Bye.